Want to welcome you to tonight's game. We're at the Clarkton Gym where the Clarkton Reindeer will host the Camels. Tommy, we expect a great game. This is a rematch.
Yeah, this is Clarkton 2, I guess. And whatever the records are when these two teams play, you can throw them out the window because these teams are going to go at each other hard. You know, we got I think the Reindeer, 5th rated in the state?
Class 1.
Class 1 is kind of reversed how it was last year when they played. And I look for a good game. Both of them's got good teams. Clarkton's got a fine little team. Steve Fowler's Campbell's going to play hard.
We look forward to bringing you this game tonight on Channel 21. And we got Steve Fowler with the Camels. You got Jason Long with the Clarkton Reindeer. Clarkton comes in on the record 13-1. Camels, what's their record?
10-4.
10-4. So you got two winning programs here. It should be a great game. We're glad that you're going to join us on Channel 21. Sit back. You're going to see a barn burner tonight from Clarkton.
Here it goes. That's right. Going to be one, Bill.
Well, Tommy and I are in our seats now. We're high above the Clarkton Gym at center court instead of being on the stage, Tommy. Right up here with our cameraman tonight, Carl Bobby, and we appreciate him coming in to assist with us, and it's always good to have Carl back.
It is. I tell you what, Carl, we had a lot of fun last year when Carl used to run with us, and then he decided he wanted to be a senior, and I don't blame him, but it's good to see Carl. Carl's a fine young man.
Well, Tommy, we've got a pretty good crowd on hand tonight. Campbell's got a big following. Of course, Clarkton will have a big following because of their ranking and their record being 13-1. Coach Jason Long is doing a great job again this year, his second year at Clarkton. And his assistants are Tyler Miller. Excuse me, I got something in my throat. Going ahead.
And Darren Shipman.
Thank you. I've got something in my throat here. Thank you for bailing me out there.
That's all right.
But Campbell comes in with a record of 10-4. You said they're 3-1 in the conference. Clarkton's undefeated in the conference.
I don't know if Clarkton's 3-0 or 4-0 in the conference, but they are undefeated in the conference. The last few years, it's kind of been Clarkton in that Tri-County Conference. It kind of makes its way around that conference, but the last few years, Campbell or Clarkton's kind of owned it.
CNF Auto Sales will finance your auto purchase. CNF Auto accepts Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. No credit, no problem. CNF Auto does Missouri inspections. Visit the service department where Tommy Winder is the service manager. CNF Auto is located 2 miles south of Bernie on Highway 25. Call Roger Fowler today at 293-4846. CNF Auto Sales, where you'll find your next car or truck. Well, Tommy, the last time these two teams met was back on December 15th in the finals of the Clarkton Holiday Tournament. And Clarkton got the better of Campbell, 76-69. Now, Clarkton jumped out 19-5 in the first quarter. Then Campbell closed the gap to within 9, 37-29 at halftime. And then it was 55-51 to start the fourth quarter. And Clarkton put it away with some free throws.
Sure did. That turned out to be a whale of a game, a good championship ball game that night when Campbell and Clarkton met the last time. And like you say, Clarkton jumped out there. I thought it might be a runaway, but boy, that Campbell's just fought back and got in that thing. It turned out to be a very interesting ball game.
Well, let's talk about the schools, the administrators at the Campbell schools. Superintendent is Darrell Wilburn. The principal is Jay Thornton. And at the Clarkton schools, the superintendent at Clarkton, golly, I've left that one at home, but it's Philip Harrison. And this game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. New Wave's DVR is like TiVo, only better. Pause, record, and rewind live TV. Now TV that fits your schedule. Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling digital cable, telephone, and high-speed data. But at any rate, we appreciate the Clarkton schools for assisting and helping us out to get up here tonight, and we really appreciate it. This is going to be we think it's going to be a great ball game, and we're looking forward to as we like to call them, a barn burner. We think this will be a close game. Both teams are really into this ball game, and they are, as you know, just a few miles apart. I used to live at Campbell when I coached at Clarkton when I was single, and then I would drive over to Clarkton each day, and we'd just have a lot of fun doing it. But I'll tell you what, it's just the way to go. Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. Call Kenneth Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names and your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett store for all your sporting goods needs. I've now found my list for the administration at Clarkton. Merlin Johnson is the high school principal, and he really helps us out here a lot. Also, we want to thank Jim Brown for getting us set up here high atop in the top bleacher at center court. So we've got a great view, Tommy.
We sure do, Bill.
And I'm glad that we're with our cameraman. The last time we were here, we were on stage and he was 100 feet away from us.
Right.
And a lot of times, we were trying to do hand signals and whatnot. We now have walkie-talkies.
Right.
And so we use those if we're far apart. But I know that you folks out there don't realize some of the things that go on prior to a game, trying to get these things set up so it works very well for us when we're this close together. We will hopefully be able to make a great announcement next week.
That's right.
We're going to have the national anthem, and we're going to pause for that right now. Well, Tommy, the other night over at Gideon, I was talking about how well the young lady sang. It turned out it was Leanne Rives. That was evidently a military band playing that. Let's get into the starting lineups. For the Camels, starting at guard is number 21, Dustin Hayden. Number 22 is Sam Bader. Bader is a 6'3 senior. Dustin Hayden, a 5'9 senior. Blake Neal, a 5'10 senior, wears number 31. Number 50 is Chris Hahn. He is a 6'4 senior. And number 33, Jake Tennant, a 5'11 junior. Again, Steve Fowler, the head coach, assisted by Barry Beecham. Campbell comes in, the record 10-4 for the Clarkton Reindeer, ranked 5th in the state in Class 1. Head coach Jason Long, assisted by Darren Shipman
and Tyler Miller.
Number 23, a sophomore, a 5'10 is Justin Brown. Number 30, a 5'9 sophomore, Casey Redden. Number 32, a 5'10 sophomore, Dustin Ferguson. Number 33, a 6' senior, Matt Trudell. Number 50, a 6'1 junior, Tavares Parker.
Well, Bill, I tell you what, that Clarkton bunch has got a good starting lineup, and they'll come off the bench pretty quick.
Yep.
With that young man that comes in there, Tyler Kregler. And boy, he could come in and he'd jump out of this gym. Very fine player.
He was about to forget, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Well, we're glad that the Clarkton Reindeer welcome us here to their gym. And, folks, we are doing these tape delayed, and we're hoping to have a big announcement within the next couple of weeks, something I think that all of our basketball fans will be very excited about because we are extremely excited.
Yes, we are.
Chris Hahn to jump for the Camels. Tavares Parker for the Clarkton Reindeer. Folks, sit back and enjoy a great high school basketball game. Ball's tipped back in backcourt. Ball tipped off the fingertips of Justin Brown, out of bounds. Clarkton going with 3 sophomores on the starting lineup. JV game, I didn't write that score down, but Campbell won big.
It was over 30. I don't know what the score was.
Right. Tennant with the basketball. Clarkton's in a man-to-man press. Ball kicked down to Bader. Bader's going to try the left side. Does a spin move. Ball off his fingertips. Gives to Hahn. Hahn way out under the basket. Gives to Tennant inside. Gets the ball over to Blake Neal. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded in there by Ferguson of the Reindeer. Ferguson quickly down the floor. He's going to drive and he's tripped. Foul's going to be on number 21. Going to be Dustin Hayden, his first. Clarkton will take the basketball anytime they can get it off the board, and they're going to try to go down the floor very fast.
Well, they have everybody on that floor for Clarkton handle that ball.
Yes. Ferguson will inbound to Parker. Ball out front to Redden. Redden's going to drive, puts it up, and the ball is tipped right back to him. Shot up, no good. Redden has it again. Misses, or fall off his fingertips. He puts it up and in. He stayed after it, Tommy.
He sure did.
First bucket of the game, 2-0. Clarkton on top with 7:05 to go in the first period. Bader with the ball, picks up his dribble. Hayden has it, goes inside, tries to put up a shot. We're going to have a foul. Going to have a two-shot foul as Dustin Hayden will go to the line. Foul that time on Casey Redden, his first. First foul of the game, second foul of the game. The first one was on Dustin Hayden. I better get my head in the game here.
It's all right.
Coach will have me out. Hayden the line to shoot two. 7:01 to go in the first period. Clarkton on top, 2-0, just underway. Glad you joined us on Channel 21.
Last time these two teams met, Dustin Hayden had a nice game.
Yes, he did. Shot rolls off the rim. Krigler quickly into the game for the Reindeer. Going out is Justin Brown. Krigler is a 6-foot senior. Hayden second shot up, scores it. Redden with the ball, quickly down the floor. Campbell again, nice pass in to Parker. Pass. He puts it up, and Bader's going to be called for a foul from behind. Bader's first, Campbell's second. Going to the line to shoot two is going to be Devarius Parker. First shot up will not go. I tell you what, Coach Fowler's not happy the way Campbell's getting back on defense.
Don't think so,
Clarkton's beating him back with the dribble, and that's not what he wants to see. Campbell's trying to set up in that press. Yeah. And Clarkton's just out-quicking them when they can. Next one up, falls right through. It's 3-1. 6:50 to go. Hayden with the ball. He's going to drive in, puts it up. Ball blocked by Parker. Ball thrown over to Redden. Redden across the timeline. He's going to drive, goes in, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Parker off his fingertips, out of bounds, off of Sam Bader of the Camels. Clarkton will control, but under their bucket. Or just off to the side of it. Inbounding will be Dustin Ferguson. Gives the ball to Trudell. Trudell to Krigler. Krigler thought about three, pulled it back. Gives it to Ferguson. He drives. Nice pass off to Parker. He puts it up, scores it. 5-1. We've got a quick timeout on the floor with 6:22 to go in the first period. It's Clarkton 5, Campbell 1. We'll be right back in just a minute. Los Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Malden has the best Mexican food in the Boot Hill. Their fast, friendly service will always keep you smiling. Bottomless drinks never leave you thirsting. Lunch specials every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Also new at Los Brisas is a new drive-through window. You can call ahead and your food will be waiting for you. Call 276-6666 or better yet, visit the friendliest dining atmosphere and best food in the Boot Hill, open 7 days a week. That's Los Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant on Business 25 in Malden. Del Gustavo and the gang, you heard about it them on Channel 21.
Well, I think Campbell coach is talking about the very thing you were talking about just a while ago. He wants Campbell to get back. Boy, Clarkton's getting that ball, and they're bringing it at you. They're going to get it and go. And they're very quick, and Campbell's going to have to make some adjustments because they're getting the man open down there. They're getting the ball back down there, and Clarkton's getting the man open, getting a little shot in that lane.
Well, Coach Fowler called a quick timeout.
Sure
I mean, they're just down 2 buckets, but he wanted to get his team together and say, hey, guys, let's don't let this thing get too far out of hand. We played catch-up the last time we were here, Down 14 in the first period. Let's don't let that happen again. Clarkton's come out fired up. Ball bounced past to Hayden. Hayden will take it across the timeline. He drives, and we've got a foul on the floor. Foul is going to be on Krigler. His first, team second. Inbounding will be Tenen. Throws to Hahn, and Hahn has the ball tipped out of his fingertips. Redden has it quickly down to Parker. Parker's going to drive, puts it up, no good. Rebound Krigler, puts it up, ball blocked by Hahn. Out of bounds, Clarkton will control. Nice block that time by Hahn, even though the ball went out of bounds. That ball was in for two.
Sure was.
Trudell with the ball to Krigler. Krigler over to Ferguson. They like to run that set pattern off of the inbounds play there. Redden with the ball, looks to drive, gives it to Krigler. Krigler picks one dribble and picks it up. Ferguson for three, scores it. Dustin Ferguson with his first field goal. It's three. It's 8-1 with 5:45 to go in the first period. Blake Neal with a basketball for the Camels. Gives it to Hayden. Hayden to Hahn. Hahn down to nobody on Tennant. He drives, puts it up, scores it.
Somebody missed a man. That's a nice move. Tennant just took that ball to the hole.
Nice screen and roll that time by Tennant. Parker with the ball, puts it up, scores it. He's going to go to the line to try to convert on the three-point play. That's his 5th point of the quarter. Foul that time on Jake Tennant, his first. Campbell's third. Trudell out for Clarkton. Richardson in. Richardson is a 5'11 junior. Clarkton's very young, Tommy.
Yes, they are.
Parker shot up. It's good. He has 6 in the period. 11-3. Clarkton on top by 8. Still a lot of time left in the period. Hahn has the ball. He's going to drive. Nice dish off to Neal. Back to Hahn. Puts it up and in. Nice teamwork that time by the Camels. Quickly down the floor is Richardson. He has a ball slapped out of bounds. Tell you what, Tommy, anytime I look down to put the score down, Clarkton's back down at the offensive end.
Back down here.
They get it and go.
They sure do.
Coach Long likes to. He's got a team that can do that.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
he likes them to do that.
They're very quick.
Ball inbounded to Redden. Over to Richardson. Richardson can put that thing up from 3. He can bomb it.
We've seen him put it up from out there before.
You bet. Ball tipped around on the floor, and ball still loose. Krigler comes away with it. Ball still loose. Ball tipped out of bounds by Blake Neal of the Camels. Clarkton will keep control of the ball. Redden will inbounds. Passes over to Richardson. To Ferguson. To Krigler. Krigler going to try to go one-on-one. Goes in, kicks the ball over to Parker off his fingertips.
Tell you what, that was a nice pass. It was a hard pass.
Hard pass. It had to have super hands.
Sure would have. It had the right idea. Might have had just a little bit too much steam on it.
Parker coming out for the Camels. Trudell going back in. Hayden to inbound. Gets the ball to Tennant. Tennant going down and gets the ball to Hahn. Puts it up. Scores it. Nice getting the ball down the floor by Tennant. Campbell with almost a takeaway there. Instead, it's off their fingertips. Clarkton will control it. It's 11-7, 4:28. Campbell coming back. Ferguson to Trudell for 3. Puts it up. Scores it. Matt Trudell. His first basket. Blake Neal with the ball for the Camels. Camels in black. Clarkton's in white. In case you haven't figured that out yet. We're halfway through the first period. Ball tried to hit Hayden on a breakaway there underneath, and Hayden comes back and tips the ball out of Richardson's hands, but Clarkton will control. Coming into the game for the Camels will be number 32, Jordan Baggett. Going out is Dustin Hayden. Also coming in for the Camels is going to be Joe Page. Going out is Sam Bader. Rigler with the ball to Ferguson. He's going to put up a long three, Tommy. No good. Ball rebounded in there by Tennant. Quickly down the floor to Page. Page going to put up a layup. No good. Ball tipped up behind. No good. Ball tipped around on the floor to Ferguson. Ferguson quickly over to Trudell. Trudell looks down to Redden. Redden's going to drive the left side. Puts up a jump shot. Scores it. 16-7. 3:30 to go in this first period. Boy, Clarkton. They were on a 5-0 run right now, Tommy.
I tell you what, they're hot now. Clarkton's got some good shooters.
Oh, they do. And they're not afraid to put it up.
No, that's right. And then they crash the boards.
They crash the boards. Hahn thought about a three. Pulls it back. Drives in. Good defensive play by the Camels. Ball tried to go inside to Page. And ball taken away that time by the Camels. Redden has it over to Trudell. Trudell back to Redden. Redden's going to drive. Gives it back to Richardson for three. Scores it. Toby Richardson with his first three of the night. With timeout on the floor with 3:01 to go in the first period. Clarkton's gone up by 12, 19-7. We'll be right back. Wouldn't it be great to eliminate the stock market risk, enjoy safety of an FDIC insured account, and get a great interest rate? Currently at a high 4% APY, First National Bank's interest-based e-savings account is that account, with only a minimum opening deposit of just $500. Withdrawals and account transfers are made easily on a safe, secure site, and you never run the risk of losing money to stock market fluctuations. E-savings from First National Bank, member FDIC, the bank where you really are first.
Well, the Clarkton Reindeers lighting it up from the outside. They've hit about three three-pointers. And boy, they're really hot, and they're hitting from the outside. When Campbell comes out to get them, they got a good inside game. You know, this game's a long way from being over. It's just the first quarter, 19-9. Campbell needs to make some adjustments, not let this thing get too far out of hand.
Well, what they've also done too, Tommy, yes, they've hit three from the outside, but Parker had a layup and got fouled, and he converted that to a three-point play. So they actually have 12 of their points on three-pointers. I mean, the conventional on one and three from outside the arc there. So Clarkton's hot right now.
Yeah, Campbell's going to have to try to cool them off a little bit. Going to have to. And I know Coach Fowler's wanting them to get out and get on them shooters because Clarkton has some nice shooters. Campbell's had the ball in the paint in there a few times, and Clarkton slapped it away or they made errant pass. But this game, they put in the Weeks, Cale Weeks now. Cale will battle those boards in there, and they got Joe Page in there. Joe will battle.
Baggett with the ball. Gives it to Weeks. Weeks down in the corner to Blake Neal. Neal nice back pass. Inside too. Baggett shot put up, no good. Rebound by Toby Richardson. Down in the corner to Parker. He's going to drive, puts it up, scores it. Parker with 8 in the period, Tommy. 21-7. Page with the ball. To Baggett. Baggett driving with it. Loses control. Redden with the rebound. He's going down the floor. Pulls it back out. Ball to Ferguson. He's going to drive. Puts up a shot, but he's stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Ball turned over to the Camels. Casey Wright's into the game for the Camels. He will inbound. Coming out is Baggett. Going back in is Dustin Hayden. Weeks with the ball. Ball picked up by Weeks. He's got a timeout on the floor. Is that right?
I think that's right.
Campbell called a quick timeout because they were getting ready to have a turnover. With 1:58 to go in the first period, it's 21-7. Clarkton Reindeer on top of the Camels. Wilson Trucking, located on State Highway H, north of Campbell, has been in the trucking business since 1979. Wilson Trucking hauls grain, cotton, soybeans, and corn. Wilson Trucking also does lime spreading with floater that has GPS. Call Wilson Trucking today at 276-4304. Wilson Trucking, we haul almost everything.
Tell you what, that full court press by Clarkton looks very good. They're really tying that ball up down here. Campbell's going to have to make some adjustments to get the ball down. Once they get the ball over the half line, they work it around pretty good. But, boy, I tell you what, that half court or that press is looking very good.
Yes. Clarkton's defense is looking very good. Tommy, we talked about this at the first of the game when these teams met back on December 15th. This game has a lot of the makings of that game right there. If I can find that game again. Weeks inbound, throws long down to Hayden. Hayden's going to drive in. He's going to put it up, scores it. Nice power move by Hayden.
Was.
He didn't back away, did he?
No, he didn't.
Turnover by the Reindeer. Joe Page has it. Tried to hit Baggett with a pass, and the ball taken away by Parker, and he gets it down to Richardson, who scores. 23-9. Ball given to Hayden. He's going to drive in, puts up a layup, no good. Rebounding that time by Page, and the ball is kicked out to Ferguson. He's going to go up, put a layup, no good. Rebounded by Weeks. Or by Casey Wright. I said Weeks. Yeah. Ball down to Kel Weeks in the corner, puts up a shot, no good. Richardson with a rebound, and we've got a foul. Couldn't tell who the foul was on.
I couldn't either.
On 23, it's on Casey Wright, fourth foul on the Camels.
Motion's running a little high right now. They get it calmed back down, get to playing basketball here. Nothing intentional there at all.
Reindeer will inbound with 1:09 to go, up 14. The first game, Tommy, I look back, was 19-5 at the end of the first period. This game has almost a replay of it. Trudell from the corner for three, scores it. Matt Trudell with his second three of the period, 26-9. Right with the ball. He drives in, puts a layup, no good. Rebound that time by Weeks. We got a jump ball. Ball will go over to the Clarkton Reindeer. Tommy, we've got a number 24 in for Clarkton, and I do not have a name for him. I don't have a number or a name. We got a foul that time on number 31, Blake Neal. It's going to be his first. Campbell's fifth. Clarkton with two fouls in the period.
We're in a good spot up here, Bill.
Trudell for three, no good. Rebound high that time. Cale Weeks for the Camels. Gives the ball to Dustin Hayden in the center of the floor. Behind his back, goes in for a layup, puts it up and scores it. What a move by Dustin Hayden. See who the foul is on. Ferguson back in for the Reindeer. Coming out is D'Angelo White. Foul is on Devarius Parker, his fifth. Hayden the line to shoot one to try to convert on the three-point play. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by the guy that you found out for us here.
That's Dustin Brown. He was number 23. He got blood on his uniform.
Casey Redden for three. Campbell quickly back down the floor as Blake Neal puts up a shot, will not go as a horn goes. Whoa, right off the front of the rim by Redden. And the first quarter ends with the Clarkton Reindeer 29, the Camels 11. We'll be back in just a minute.
Wouldn't it be great if you had access to your bank account information 24 hours a day? With internet banking and bill payment service from First Community Bank, you can. It always seems there's never enough time in a day, but with our internet banking service, you can take care of your banking needs on your schedule, not ours. You can pay bills, check account balances, and transfer funds anytime, anywhere. And best of all, First Community Bank offers this service, including bill payment, absolutely free. Go to www.1stcombank.com to find out more. First Community Bank. Experience the difference in banking. Member FDIC.
Well, I tell you what, that Clarkton Reindeer couldn't be much hotter in that first. I don't really remember them missing very many. They hit about 5 3-pointers and hit several, long 2-pointers, and they just had an excellent quarter. They rebound the ball very well. Campbell's fighting back. Campbell's playing their hearts out. They're trying to get back in this game. Clarkson's defense, very, very solid defensive game from the Clarkton Reindeer.
Well, Tommy, they did have 5 3-pointers. Clarkton did, and they had 1 conventional. So actually, they had 18 points off of the threes because we had a layup with a foul, and Parker converted that. Scoring in the first period for the Camels: Hayden with 5, Tennant with 2, Hahn with 4. For the Clarkton Reindeer, Richardson with 5, Casey Redden with 7, Dustin Ferguson with 3, Matt Trudell with 6, Parker with 8. Fouls, nobody's in serious foul trouble. Campbell has 5 fouls, Clarkton has 3, and everybody has a foul, only has 1. Campbell will start with the ball in the second half. Ball goes to Blake Neal. Justin Brown on him. He has changed jerseys because he had blood on his jersey. Bader back in for the Camels. He's going to drive, dishes off to Dustin Hayden, puts it up, ball's blocked. Parker comes that way at the rebound, gives the ball down to Ferguson. He's going to drive in, loses control. Ball picked up by Blake Neal of the Camels, quickly down the floor. Neal goes inside, kicks the ball out to Bader. Bader's going to put up a 3. In and out. Ball tipped around, out of bounds by the Reindeer. Controlling by out of bounds under their own bucket will be the Camels. Casey Wright will inbound. Bader got a good look at it that time.
Yes, he did, Bill.
Hayden's going to drive, puts up a 12-footer from the corner, scores it. 7th point for Hayden. Ferguson with the ball. Gives it to Trudell, over to Redden. Redden for 3, puts it up, does it again. I'll tell you what, they're hot.
They are hot now.
Redden with 10 in the game. And we're just started the second quarter. In 9 minutes, he's got 10. Hayden thought about a 3, still got the ball. Tried to put it into somebody inside, goes off his fingertips, out of bounds. Turnover on the Camels. Chris Hahn back into the game. Coming out will be Cale Weeks. Trudell will inbound. Ball to Redden. I tell you what, now he's thinking about it.
Yes, he was.
The young man's hot. I don't blame him. I never got that hot.
I didn't either, Bill.
Well, they're setting screens for him. Ball to Ferguson. Teo Tennant's on him. Blake Neal's on Redden. Redden outside the 3-point line. Gives it over to Trudell. Trudell to Ferguson. Ferguson back to Redden. Down in the corner to Ferguson. Back to Redden. He's going to drive. Puts up a layup. Ball blocked. Camels have got it. Bader's off and running. Loses it back to Hahn. Hahn goes up for a layup. It's going to be fouled by Parker. It's going to be his second. Clarkton's 4th. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Chris Hahn. Campbell is 1 for 3 from the line tonight. That's Dustin Hayden, 1 for 3. Hahn has not been there. Clarkton is 2 for 3 from the line. Hahn's first one up, rolls off the rim. Then for the Clarkton Reindeer is Richardson and Krigler. Coming out is Parker and Trudell. Tell you, Clarkton's a young team now.
Yes, they are a young team. They're going to be something to deal with for the next couple of years.
Hahn's second shot up, scores it. Richardson with the ball. Down in the corner to Redden. He goes down to Ferguson, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Krigler, no good. Gets these Ferguson with the rebound, no good. Ball pulled down by Krigler, kicks it out to Richardson. He goes inside, has the ball stripped from him. Campbell on the run, nice bounce pass to Blake Neal. He tried to put it up, but he slipped that time on some perspiration, I'm sure. We've got a foul on the floor as Ferguson goes down hard. Foul is going to be on Sam Bader. His second. Campbell's 6th.
Going to the line to shoot 2 is going to be Dustin Ferguson. Now the next foul on Campbell will send Clarkton to the line for a 1-and-1. Ferguson free throw up is good. Bag it in for Casey Wright for the Camels. Tell you, we've talked about Ferguson. Every time that we've seen this young man play, he really impresses me, Tommy.
He is a fine player.
He knows how to go north to south, and he knows where the ball is. Second one up, no good. And I tell you who is really impressing me, not just tonight, but every time I've seen him play is Casey Redden. I mean, he plays hard, knows basketball. Nice pass down. Nice passing by the Camels, and then off of Baggett's hands. Baggett was wide open under the bucket, couldn't control. Ball down in the corner to Redden. He kicks it back out to Ferguson. Ferguson with a drive. Puts it up. No good. Rebound that time by Tennant. Campbell with the ball. They just need to slow it down, Tommy, and make sure they score. Oh, nice pass under the Baggett. Nice pass, and we've got a timeout. I mean, Coach Long is not happy right now. He did not like that Baggett being wide open, but what a nice pass in by Tennant. We've got a timeout on the floor in the second period with 5:11 to go. Clarkton's on top of the Camels, 33-16. We'll be right back.
JR Shoes carries a complete line of athletic shoes for the entire family. Nike socks are available at JR's now from infant sizes through men's size 18. New Balance are also in stock in medium and wide widths. JR carries a complete line of casual shoes by Merrill, Bourne, and Clark for guys and gals. In the boot line, JR carries Red Wings and plainer steel toe, waterproof or insulated, Double H Western work boots, and Justin Double Comfort work boots with Gore-Tex, Dr. Martin Classics, Rocky work boots, Acme Kids boots, and Tony Lama and Dan Post dress boots. That's JR Shoes in Malden and Poplar Bluff.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bill. You know, you hear a lot of talk around here about how good Clarkton is and how they would fare if they played the Scott County Central or they played the Bell City. But I watched all three teams play. I watched Bell City play once. I watched Scott County Central play twice. No, matter of fact, I watched Bell City play twice. If Clarkton would play like they are right now, they can play with either team. I'm not saying they could beat them, but they're gonna know that they're in a ball game because they are quick and they can hit that, light it up from the outside.
That'll be a fun championship to watch if Clarkton and Scott County Central meet in the finals because both teams are in the same district.
Yeah, and that would, like you say, that would be a fun game to watch because both of them gets the ball up and down the court. Both of them very well coached teams. One young coach over here in Jason Long, and then we got the old Cookson up there, and he's going to find a way to try to beat you.
I tell you, he still loves the game, doesn't he?
He does. He sure does. And he'll still get you.
Into the game is White. Ball skipped over to Redden. Redden kicks it back to Trudell. Ball tipped out of bounds that time. Good defense by Tennant. Richardson with the ball, drives the baseline, tried to put up a reverse layup, and off his fingertips, ball thrown back in bounds. Clarkton loses control of the ball on the sidelines, 33-16 with 4:50 to go in this second period.
Clarkton's kind of backed that pressure off a little bit.
Not too much.
No, picking them up real hard out here, but backing them up after the half line.
Hahn with the ball out front. Throws down under two. Sam Bader, who puts it up, will not go, and he's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on Tyler Krigler. It's going to be his second. Clarkton's fifth. Going to the line to shoot two for the Camels will be Sam Bader. He's not scored in this game, Tommy. Bader's going to have to score for Campbell to win. Shot put up, no good. Parker back in for Krigler. Bader's second shot coming. Knocks it down. 33-17. Campbell back within 16. Down in the corner to Redden for three. Puts it up and
Well,
I tell you,
Casey Redden is filling it up.
that young man has got some TV time coming, doesn't he?
He does now.
He's got 13 in the half. Back it with the ball to Tennant. Tried to throw inside to Hahn. Campbell gets the ball back. Gets the ball over to Bader for 3. Puts it up, scores it.
Sam Bader's going to have to score. That's a nice shot.
Yep, Bader's going to have to be in the offense. Hahn's going to have to get more in the offense.
Somebody's going to have to guard that young man.
That's his 4th 3 of the night. That's his 4th 3. He's got 9 in the quarter, 16 in the half. Casey Redden having a great game.
Sure is.
And, he's not forcing the shot.
No, it's there.
Nice pass inside to Blake Neal. He puts it up and in. Nice assist that time by Chris Hahn. Neal's first bucket of the game. Ball down to Parker. He's going to go up. Scores it. Parker with 10 and a half. It's his first bucket of the second quarter. 41-22, 19-point lead by Clarkton. I tell you what, this game is just all of a sudden just really spread out, Tommy.
Well, they're just lighting it up from that three-point line out there.
Bader shot up, will not go. Hahn with a rebound. Goes right back up with it. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. No good. We've got a foul. Foul is going to be on Matt Trudell. It's going to be his first. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Chris Hahn. Next foul by either team will send the other one to the line for the bonus of a 1-and-1. First one by Hahn up, good. Joe Page in and Dustin Hayden coming out is Baggett and Bader. Hahn now has 6 in the game. Second shot up, scores it. Cale Weeks in for Chris Hahn. 3:01 to go in that second period, Tommy. I tell you, Campbell's run into a hot shooting Clarkton team. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Clarkton. They're shooting the ball well. Brown that time drives in and puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Justin Brown has not scored in this game. Foul that time on Jake Tennant, his second. First one up, good. Justin Brown, he's a 5'10 sophomore. He got the start tonight. Second one up, no good, rolls off the rim. Weeks with the rebound, gives to Hayden. Hayden down the floor, does a spin move, gives to Weeks, puts it up and in. Ferguson to Trudell, or Redden to Trudell. Nice dribble behind the back. He's in the lane, still in the lane, gives the ball to Parker. We're going to have a foul. Foul is going to be on number 33, Tennant. His third. Going the line to shoot 2 will be Parker. Parker's first one up, scores it. Bader in for Tennant.
Well, I tell you what, everybody's playing for Clarkson's contributed.
Yes. I tell you what, they're hot.
Oh, they're shooting the lights out.
Yep. Parker's second one up, scored it. He has 12 and a half. He and Redden have just lit it up all night.
Yes, they have.
Cross-court pass by Bader to Blake Neal. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Campbell. It was not a wise pass by any stretch of the imagination. Clarkton could have intercepted, gone down for an easy 2, but instead tipped out of bounds. Campbell going with a stack on the inbounds pass. Ball given to Page. Page to Dustin Hayden. Got hit in the face. He got hit in the face and it stunned him a minute. He thought the ref was going to call a foul and say move, and they called walking on him. Trudell to inbound, throws back court to Redden. Redden to Ferguson. Back to Redden for three. Puts it up. Oh, man. If they've got records on three-pointers, they better get them out because this young man is going to be close to doing something, I can tell you that. Weeks with the ball to Bader. Bader, long three. Puts it up, scores it. Sam Bader with his second three of the night. Seems like when Clarkton gets a three and they get it to Bader, Campbell gets a three. Ferguson on a drive, he tripped. Foul that time on the Campbell. Campbell's going to be on. .42, Cale Weeks, his first. Richardson in for Parker for the Clarkton Reindeer. Ferguson to the line to shoot two. He's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. He has 4 points. Goes to left, scores it. 48-29, Tommy. Minute and a half to go in the second period. I tell you, Campbell's stunned.
Yes, they are. I tell you, Clarkton is just extremely hot. They got some fine shooters, and they're lighting it up.
Second one up, scores it. Ferguson 3 for 3 from the line. The ball passed in to Bader. Bader has it for the Camels. Gives the ball over to Hayden. Hayden trying to go one-on-one. Thought about a three, pulled it back, gives it to Bader. Bader's going to put up a three. No good. Rebound that time by Hayden. Hayden's going to go right back up with it, scores it. Redden with a basketball. Gives it to Trudell. Trudell to Brown, puts up a three, follows up. He missed it, followed up with it, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Justin Brown missed the three-pointer, but followed that shot with a rebound. Clarkton keeps going like this, they're going to break the clock tonight.
I think so. They are lighting it up now, I'll say that.
Justin Brown's first free throw up, scores it. Hayden out. Blake Neal in for the Camels. 50-31 with 1:22 to go in the half. Second one up, no good. Weeks with the rebound. Gives the ball to Blake Neal. Still has the ball, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded that time by Richardson. Richardson quickly down the court for the Reindeer. He's going to go coast to coast, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Weeks. Gives the ball to Bader. Campbell on the run now. They've got the numbers 3-2. Bader goes inside, nice fake, puts it up and in, and he's going to go to the line to try to convert on a three-point play. I was watching the fingers on there it is, 33, Matt Trudell. It's going to be his second.
Bader's kind of come alive a little bit this quarter.
Bader has?
Yeah.
Yes. He has 9 1/4. This could make him 10 right here. In and out. Rebound tipped up. Still tipped up on the floor. Campbell's going to control. Weeks with the ball. Puts it up off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Redden. Redden down the floor very quickly. Campbell cuts him off. Or Page does for the Camels. Richardson for three. Puts it up. No good. Rebound that time by Brown. He puts it up. Ball blocked by Weeks. Ball given to Bader. We're down to 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Blake Neal with the pass, trying to hit Baggett on a cut. The ball out of bounds. Casey Wright in for Blake Neal. 50-33 with 34 seconds to go. Toby Richardson handling the ball for the Clarkton Reindeer. Nice pass in to White. White puts it up, does not go. Rebound by Bader. Campbell needs a basket for a little momentum right here, Tommy. Down in the corner to Baggett for three. No good. Rebounded up high, out of bounds off of White of the Clarkton Reindeer. Campbell will control under the basket. Casey Wright will inbound. Instead, Sam Bader's going to step back and inbound it. Campbell will go with the set. Tried to kick the ball out front. The ball tipped out by White. Brown has it, drives in, is going to be fouled.
See if the foul was on the floor this time. Foul that time on Jordan Baggett, his first. He'll give him 2 shots. Brown's 2 for 4 from the line tonight. He has 2 points in the game, all in this quarter, both in this quarter. First shot up, scores it. 51-33 with 6.5 seconds to go. Tell you, every time it looks like Campbell might make a little run, Clarkton answers. And that's what good teams do, Tommy.
Yes, they do.
Campbell with the ball, just a few seconds left, and they've got it. Casey Wright's going to go down, and we've got a blocking foul going to be called on D'Angelo White, his first. Going the line to shoot 2 is going to be Casey Wright with 1.6 seconds to go.
People in Clarkton didn't like the call. That was the right call. The guy wasn't set. But people in Clarkton are fired up.
They are. Wright's first shot up. Scores it. Well, Tommy, for a charging foul to be called, you pretty well got to hit him square in the chest.
Right, that's right.
When you get him on the shoulder like that, most time it is going to be called blocking, probably 9 out of 10 times. Second one up, scores it. And that's going to end the first half, with the Clarkton Reindeer 52, the Campbell Camels 35. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with you.
My name is Shane Talbert. I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start. At TRCC, I'm getting the same general education classes offered at a four-year college, but here they cost a lot less. Classes are small, so I can get individual attention, and the teachers are great. I'm getting a quality education at an affordable price, and I'm close to home. TRCC, it's a great place to start.
Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
Well, Clarkton's put 52 points up on the board in the first half, and a lot of that's got to do with that fine three-point shooting that they had. This Casey Redden had 4 3-pointers in the second quarter alone, had 1 in the first, so he's had 5 3-pointers and been lighting it up. And his other teammates, they're hitting some good shots from the outside. Everybody that's playing for Clarkton has contributed. They're playing extremely hard defense. They're getting the ball up and down the court. And like Bill said, anytime it looks like Campbell's making a little run at them, here comes Clarkton, and they'll hit a 3, or they'll have a steal, and they'll have a layup. But tell you what, Campbell run into a very hot Clarkton team tonight, and you can see why the Clarkton Reindeer are ranked number 5 in the state. They're a nice team now.
Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Malta Night Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121.
But Clarkton's young. They're playing a lot of sophomores. One senior gets a lot of playing time, and Tyler Kregler. The rest of them juniors and sophomores. They're going to be a fine team in the years to come. And they're not through this year. I tell you, it's going to be interesting to see how far they go when they run up against the Scott County Centrals and people like that, because they've sure had their way with teams down here. Only been beat one time this year, and that was by a 3A Malden Green Wave team who are undefeated, and they played very well that game. You know, they're going to be something to deal with, and they're a fun team to watch. I can understand Clarkton being excited because that small towns like this, like Campbell, Clarkton, they get behind their good teams and they follow them, and that's the way it should be. These good young men get out here and they work very hard, and we should support these young people.
Well, Tommy, here's the stats on the first half. We've got Mr. Rice going to join us here at halftime, and we'll take a break before we talk to him, though. Toby Richardson for the Reindeer has 5. Justin Brown has 4. Casey Redden has 19 in the first half. He has 5 threes. And, folks, he is lighting it up. Dustin Ferguson with 6. Matt Trudell with 6. Devarius Parker with 12. Clarkton 11 for 14 from the free throw line. Camels, Dustin Hayden with 9. Sam Bader with 9. Casey Wright with 2. Blake Neal with 2. Jordan Baggett with 2. Jake Tennant with 2. Cale Weeks with 2. And Chris Hahn with 7. Campbell 7 for 12 from the line. Foul-wise, Jake Tennant with 3. Sam Bader with 2. Casey Wright with 1, as well as Blake Neal, Jordan Baggett, and Cale Weeks. Foul-wise for Clarkton, Devarius Parker, Matt Trudell, and Tyler Krigler all have 2. With 1 foul each is Casey Redden and D'Angelo White. Well, we'll be right back in just a minute to talk with our special guest.
Whether you're interested in a college degree or career training, Three Rivers Community College is a great place to start. Classes at TRCC can help you advance in your present job or start a whole new career. Convenient classes mean you don't have to give up your present job, and TRCC will help you find financial aid. Register on campus or at any of the centers. Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
Well, we're at halftime, and we're visiting with one of the most well-known figures in southeast Missouri, and especially in the Clarkton-Malden area, Mr. Sonny Rice. Dr. Rice, glad to have you join us up here.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Mr. Rice coached basketball. He taught school for many years. He taught me in history. He taught me that history never repeats itself. And his son Doug and I graduated from Malden together in 1966. This man used to tape ankles for us. He used to do everything. He would help anyway in basketball. And you just love the game, don't you?
I love the game. I saying history never repeats. It certainly hadn't in basketball. It's almost a football game now. Back when I played basketball, you go to get fouled just about if you touched anybody very much at all. But those times have changed, and I look at the scoreboards. I can't believe the scoreboards anymore. I know when I was about a sophomore, we've got our first clock that goes up on the wall, and it just had minutes, and I remember one ball game that we were playing in the finals of a tournament against Arborg in Holcomb, Missouri. And this old clock up there, when it got to the last minute, it would turn red. But it didn't have any whistle on it. It didn't blow any horn. The scorekeeper would raise a pistol and shoot a blank pistol in the air. Well, we were playing along, and we were playing real good in the finals of a tournament, and playing against Arborg. And the Arborg team started walking off the floor. And I said, my goodness, they quit. The score was 18-0. And it was the end of the half, and the pistol wouldn't go off. And the referee stopped the game. And I'll never forget that. And those old clocks that we had in those days, all the time that I was playing, only just turned red in the last minute, and that was the size of it.
Yep. I've seen those clocks, Mr. Rice. You're right. It all of a sudden it turned red, and you knew that you were down to 1 minute.
Well, for a long time when I played ball, they always shot a pistol at the half and the end of the game, a blank pistol. And they made a regular pistol to shoot blanks. The barrel didn't have a barrel, but it had a V cut out of the bottom of the barrel. And when you hold it up, the smoke would come out that V. And I don't know, so many things have changed nowadays in basketball.
Yep.
I think if I played today, I would like to have some shoulder pads and knee pads and helmet. And you know, you get a good lead. Right now, Clarkton's got a 17-point lead.
How much?
17.
Yes, 17.
Right?
You're right.
And I watched the women playing ball the other night, and the score was 19-0 at one time. And you know that ball game got tied up before it was over? And that was Duke and who was it?
North Carolina, or it's one of those, yes.
Some team.
Well, this 3-point has changed so much of the game, and Clarkton is hot tonight. They're really hot.
You know, I remember when the 3 points first came in, I was going to Poplar Bluff ball game. And I don't believe Coach Best liked the 3-point because I've seen him make a 3-pointer, and Coach Best would take him out and go down and talk to him and point like underneath. He wanted that ball to go under and get 2-pointers for sure. Not waste your time on 3-pointers.
Right.
Now you live or die with the 3-pointers. The best thing to win ball games with are the foul shots.
You're right. And free throws, both teams.
I've seen more ball games won this year with a team that was being fouled and go up and they hit the foul shots.
Well, Mr. Rice,
miss those foul shots, you can lose it.
Yeah, I guarantee you. Mr. Rice, we appreciate you visiting with us at halftime. We're getting ready to start the second half. Good to see you. You're looking great, young man.
Well, thank you. I'm only 88 years old.
Well, maybe we'll play a little one-on-one after this, okay?
All right.
Sonny Rice visiting with us, still lives here in Clarkton, and a great mentor of a lot of young people when we were growing up in school. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
We're getting ready to start the second half. As you can see, Tommy's visiting with Mr. Rice, and hope that you enjoyed that interview. What a great gentleman. CNF Auto Sales will finance your auto purchase. CNF Auto accepts Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. No credit, no problem. CNF Auto does Missouri inspections. Visit the service department where Tommy Winder is the service manager. CNF Auto is located 2 miles south of Bernie on Highway 25. Call Roger Fowler today at 293-4846. CNF Auto Sales, where you'll find your next car or truck. Matt Trudell inbound for the Reindeer, gives it to Redden. Clarkton starts the second half with the ball. Give the ball to Brown. Brown to Ferguson. Ferguson down to Parker. Parker has the ball blocked by Bader, but gets it back. Kicks it out front to Redden. Campbell still in that man-to-man. Ferguson's going to drive off of his hip. Puts it up, ball blocked. Campbell comes away with it. Bader has it, gives it to Blake Neal. Gives the ball to Tennant. Tennant to Hahn. Hahn with the ball. Looks and gives it back to Tennant. Tennant's driving. Nice spin move by Jake Tennant. Puts it up and in. Nice move that time, Tommy.
Sure was. Jake Tennant, that was a nice move.
Isn't Mr. Rice a dandy?
He is a very nice man.
Ferguson that time for 3. That's all they need, Campbell, for Ferguson to start knocking them down from 3.
That's right. Boy, I hope Campbell hopes he didn't take that board down there he has marked over in the corner. He had about 4 in a row.
To the other end.
To the other end.
Hahn inside, puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped up, and it's going to be saved by the Reindeer, but back to Jake Tennant. He puts it up and in, or up, and he's fouled. Ball did not go in. Foul that time on Justin Brown. His first. The team's first of the second half. This game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. New Wave is the local leader in communication and entertainment needs. Digital cable, telephone, high-speed data from one source. Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling digital cable, telephone, and high-speed data. Jake Tennant to the line to shoot 2. First one no good. Bag it in for Blake Neal. Second one up, no good. Rebound that time, but Trudell for the Deer. Redden with the ball. Down to Brown. Brown back to Redden. Redden at the top of the key. Gives it to Ferguson. Ferguson to Brown. Brown over to Redden. Redden has the ball knocked out of his hands. Gives the ball to Parker. Parker goes in, puts it up, no good. Puts it up, has it slapped out of his hand. Back it with the ball for the Camels. Down to Hayden. Hayden goes inside, puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped out.
Sam Bader will control. He puts up a jump shot from 12 off the backboard, scores it. He'll take it any way he can.
He sure will. I'll tell you what, they all count.
Yep. Redden with a three-pointer. I'll tell you what, folks. I've seen some three-point shooting, and Steve Fowler is one of them that can put it up too. When he played for the Malden Green Wave, I think he made 7 one night.
My name is Shane Talbert. I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start. At TRCC, I'm getting the same general education classes offered at a four-year college, but here they cost a lot less. Classes are small, so I can get individual attention, and the teachers are great. I'm getting a quality education at an affordable price, and I'm close to home. TRCC, it's a great place to start.
Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
Right now, Redden has 6 three-pointers. Campbell will control under their own basket. Richardson in for Ferguson. Hayden has a ball. Dribbles in one dribble and puts up a shot. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Camels. Or by Clarkton, I'm sorry. Campbell will control. Bader for 3, put no good. Rebound Trudell. 5:40 to go in this third period. 58-39. Clarkton on top. Richardson for 3, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Parker. Parker goes in on a power move, puts it up. It's going to be fouled. Parker's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul that time on Jordan Baggett, his second. Campbell's first.
Jordan Baggett. Yeah.
Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Maldenite Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121.
Parker's had a nice game, Tommy.
Parker's had a real good game. Well, I tell you what, that young man will hit those boards now.
Yes, he will.
And he follows that shot. He'll shoot that ball and he'll follow his shot.
He's just 6'1", and he's a junior, and he just he is so good at his leaping ability. He gets good position. First free throw up, good. Krigler in for Trudell for the Reindeer. Parker is 6 for 7 from the free throw line. Clarkton was 11 for 14 in that first half, Tommy. That's good shooting.
Yes, it is.
Second one, no good. Rebounded on the floor by Bader of the Camels. 20-point lead for the Reindeer. Baggett with the ball to Hayden. Hayden's driving. He goes in, tries to put it up. Will not go. He's going to be fouled. Parker with the foul that time, his third. Got a couple of people down here that need to get their license next year to referee, don't they?
I tell you what, I don't wonder if he knows how much it pays. If he does, he might get down there. He may be like me. He may need the money. He ought to get down there.
That's right. D'Angelo White in for the Reindeer. Parker out. Bader with the ball. He goes inside
nice
to
pass.
Kennan. Yep. Nice assist. Redden with the ball to Brown. Brown's going to drive the baseline or to the left side there. Puts it up. No good. Up high that time was Toby Richardson. Kicks it out to White. White to Redden. Redden outside for 3. He made sure he's outside for 3. He put it up. The ball went in and out. And going to be called for a foul is going to be Baggett. Jordan Baggett with his third foul to the line to shoot 3 will be Casey Redden.
You know what? As good a shooter as Casey Redden is, I believe I'd back up and shoot it behind there, shoot these free throws behind that three-point line. I tell you what, this young man can shoot it now.
He's having a great game tonight.
He sure is.
First one up and in. Carl, have you ever seen anybody this hot? He shook his head no. Second one up. Weeks and right in for the Camels. Going out is Baggett, and I couldn't see who the other one was.
Hahn.
Chris Hahn. Third one up, 3 for 3. Now, do you count that a three-pointer there then?
The way he shoots, you should.
Bader with the ball. Campbell down by 21. Tommy, I tell you what, I've got to be as stunned and shocked as the Camels are. Not taking anything away from Clarkton. They're hot. And they're taking good shots. They're not forcing. Camels trying their best to play defense. Ball off of Bader's hands, out of bounds. Turnover on the Camels.
Clarkton's just playing a good all-around game.
They really are.
Both ends of the court. Because this Camel's got a good team.
Yes. Redden with the ball, kicks it down to White. To Krigler. Krigler's going to drive. Back
nice
over
pass.
to White. Nice pass.
Very nice pass.
Nice assist by Tyler Krigler. 64-41. Bader to right. Right for three. Puts it up. Goes off the front of the rim. Richardson with a rebound, and we're going to have a pushing foul on Jake Tennant's going to be his fourth. I tell you, Tommy, when you get down like this and you just try, and sometimes you over-try,
That's right.
and you just get frustrated.
Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. Call Kenneth Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names and your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett store for all your sporting goods needs.
It's easy done, these young men. And you know, they're just young high school guys,
Sure.
and they're trying their best. They're not making these mistakes on purpose, and you can't help but feel for them.
Joe Page in for Tennant. Ball passed down to Krigler. He goes up with it. No good. Ball tipped around, and Page comes down with it. Bader with the ball. Gives to Wright. Inside to Weeks. Over to Blake Neal for three. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by White. Gives the ball to Redden. Redden's going to. He thought about three, didn't he?
Sure did.
Gives it to Ferguson. He goes in. Loses the ball. Wright with the ball. Quickly down to Blake Neal, who's going to drive in, stop, puts it up, scores it. Blake Neal, his first bucket of the second half, now has four. 64-43. Krigler with the ball. Oh, what another nice pass.
He's come in and made two very good assists.
He sure has. Very nice eyes that he's had on the floor and did not give the pass away. Krigler with the takeaway. Quickly down to Ferguson. He's going to go up for the layup. Scores it. (68-43). 3 minutes to go. Clarkton up by 25. Bader with the ball. Over to Blake Neal. Inside to Joe Page. Puts it up. No good. Cale Weeks with the rebound. Puts it up and in. Weeks' first bucket of the second half. Has four on the night. Ball thrown by Krigler. Tried to hit Redden with it. A little too hard and out of bounds. Hahn back into the game. Coming out is Sam Bader. Also in the game for the Reindeer is Toby Richardson and Matt Trudell and Brown. Clarkton with a, nice takeaway at time by Krigler, and Casey Wright with a foul. Hey, Krigler's come off that bench in this half, and he has really played some good ball.
He has played a real good third quarter here. Not a lot of scoring, but he's done so many other things well.
Yep.
Tell you what, I'm just very impressed with this Clarkton team. I'm not taking anything away from Campbell, but Clarkton has a nice team.
They're hitting on all cylinders
They sure
tonight.
are.
Offense, defense, passing. Very few turnovers by the Reindeer. Brown in for a shot, puts it up, and he's not going to go, but it's going to be fouled. Foul at time on Joe Page, his first. Campbell's 5th of the half. To the line to shoot 2 will be Justin Brown. Brown was 4 for 6 from the line in that first half, Tommy.
Clarkton hits the free throws. I tell you what, you like to see a team do that. They walk up there and knock those free throws down.
Dustin Hayden in for Joe Page. That's what Mr. Rice talked about. Free throws, will win you or lose you a ball game, and I have to agree with him. Tonight, though, it's free throws and three-pointers.
Right.
Second one up, scores it. 6 points now, all 6 from the free throw line. Hayden with the ball. Clarkton in a 1-2-2 trap. Quickly down to Weeks. He puts it up and in. Cale Weeks with his second bucket of the third period. 6 on the night. Krigler with the ball. Looks inside. Thought about it. He goes inside to Brown. Brown puts it up. No good. Weeks with a rebound. Wright with the ball. 2 minutes to go in the third period. Oh, nice pass to Hahn that time by Blake Neal. We're seeing some nice passing.
Very nice passing.
Down to Ferguson. Ferguson with a spin move. Gets it over to Trudell. Trudell backs out. Goes for 3. No good. Well, people are starting to holler 3 too, I tell you. Oh, nice ball handling that time by Dustin Hayden. And then a little out of control made an errant pass. Larkin still the ball. We're going to have a jump ball. Ball will go over to the Camels on alternate possession. Joe Page back into the game. Coming out is Cale Weeks. 70-49 with a minute and a half to go in the third period. Clarkton has extended this lead, Tommy.
Yes, they have. Well, you would think as hot as they was that first half, they might cool off a little bit, but I don't believe so. They just picked right up where they left off.
I don't think they had any fans on in the
I don't think so.
Dressing room. They didn't want them to cool off. We've got an offensive foul that time on Joe Page on the screen, and he did. He set a block. Screen, you've got to be still.
That's right.
We've seen a little bit of everything, haven't we?
We have, yes. It's been a little bit of everything in this game.
Down in the corner to Redden for 3. No good. A little short that time. Ferguson with a rebound. Tries to hit back inside to Brown off of Campbell's legs. And it will go out of bounds. Clarkton will inbound under their own basket. Now watch, see if they do a set this time for play where Ferguson will throw it into the side and go to the opposite side. And let's see if they swing it around. Nope. Brown with a three-pointer, no good. Hahn with the rebound on the floor. Hahn's going to lead the fast break. He's going to go coast to coast. He's going to go up, and we're going to have a blocking foul on D'Angelo White, his second. Hahn will go to the line to shoot 2.
Las Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Malden has the best Mexican food in the Boot Hill. Their fast, friendly service will always keep you smiling. Bottomless drinks never leave you thirsting. Lunch specials every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Also new at Las Brisas is a new drive-through window. You can call ahead and your food will be waiting for you. Call 276-6666 or better yet, visit the friendliest dining atmosphere and best food in the Boot Hill, open 7 days a week. That's Las Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant on Business 25 in Malden. Del Gustavo and the gang, you heard about it them on Channel 21.
Chris Hahn has 9 on the night. It's 3 for 4 from the line in the first half. First free throw up, scores it. White coming into the game for the Deer. Matt Trudell coming out is Toby Richardson. Matt Trudell checking in. Checking out is Justin Brown. Tell you, Coach Long has substituted perfectly tonight, hasn't he?
Sure has.
Second shot up by Hahn, good. He has 4 1/4, 11 in the game. Krigler with the ball. Nice ball movement ball handling there by Krigler, and then almost loses it, picks it up, throws it down in the corner to Ferguson. Ferguson with the ball is going to drive. He's going to put up a left-handed layup. Do we have a continuation? Can we tip it up now? If it goes in, it counts.
You don't see that too often.
No, you don't. And you know, Tommy, ever since they've extended that breakaway rim, that's what's caused it. Chris Hahn that time called for his first foul. The line to shoot 2 will be Dustin Ferguson. Ferguson has 5 in the quarter, 11 in the game. Free throw up, will not go. He's 3 for 4 from the line now. You know, this is a young man right here that generally scores a lot of points.
Yes, he
Tonight
is.
he hadn't had to. Casey Reddins picked up. He and Parker picked up the balance of the scoring. He has 12 now. We got a foul on Redden. Casey Reddins second. Clarkton's fourth of the half. Clarkton is now in a 1-and-1. The next foul by the Camels sends Clarkton to the free throw line. Page with the ball does not want to handle it. He was looking for a guard, wasn't he?
Can't say I blame him.
He knew Coach didn't want him handling the ball, but he did get it in, got it back to Casey Wright. Wright with the ball to Hahn. Hahn's going to put it up just inside the 3. No good. Wright with a rebound. He's going to go up with it. Going to be fouled with 21 seconds to go in this third period. The line to shoot 2 will be Casey Wright. D'Angelo White with the foul. It's his second. I gave White the foul a while ago instead of Krigler. So now we'll catch up. Casey Wright's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. That one no good. Second one to put up. No good. Rebound tipped up. Rebound tipped up again by Page. Look at Page go in there and fight, tip it up. Then he's going to be called on the back of Trudell.
He was battling it.
He was battling it, and going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Matt Trudell. Trudell has 6 on the night. He had 2 threes in that first quarter. Hasn't scored 6 since. Trudell's first up is good. He'll get the bonus. Second one up, scores it. He has 8. That young man's just a solid player, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Clarkton with a takeaway. White has it, gives it to Trudell. To Krigler. Krigler to Trudell. Trudell thought about 3, pulled it back. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Over to Redden. Redden to Trudell. Clarkton's going to have to hurry to get off a shot. To White. He puts it up as the horn goes off. D'Angelo White scores his 3rd bucket of the quarter. He ended up with 6 in the quarter and 6 in the game thus far. As we end the 3rd quarter, it's the Clarkton Reindeers 75, the Camels 51. We'll be right back.
Wouldn't it be great to eliminate the stock market risk, enjoy safety of an FDIC insured account, and get a great interest rate? Currently at a high 4% APY, First National Bank's interest-based e-savings account is that account, with only a minimum opening deposit of just $500. Withdrawals and account transfers are made easily on a safe, secure site, and you never run the risk of losing money to stock market fluctuations. E-savings from First National Bank, member FDIC, the bank where you really are first.
Clarkton worked that ball down that time and worked it around, didn't rush it, and waited and got the open shot and put it in right at the buzzer. I tell you what, Clarkton is just having a game now. I don't know. We've watched them play 3 times now, and they seem to get better each time, but I don't know that they get any better than they played tonight. They have just played very, very good, and Campbell just run into a team that's hot. They're at home. There's just a lot of tradition here at Clarkton to keep it going, and I tell you what, Campbell's going to have to kick it up to make this game interesting because Clarkton's out 75-51 and just hitting on all cylinders. And everybody that's in the game is contributing one way or another. If they're not scoring, they're passing, rebounding. And Clarkton has probably shot the ball better tonight than any team I've watched all year shoot the ball.
Wilson Trucking, located on State Highway H, north of Campbell, has been in the trucking business since 1979. Wilson Trucking hauls grain, cotton, soybeans, and corn. Wilson Trucking also does lime spreading with floater that has GPS. Call Wilson Trucking today at 276-4304. Wilson Trucking, we haul almost everything.
Tyler Krugler hadn't got on track scoring tonight. Boy, he's done a lot of other things.
If we start this fourth quarter, I'll tell you what, I am just amazed the way Clarkton's playing. I'm not surprised. They're just shooting the ball so good tonight. Ferguson for three, he scores it. I'll tell you what, Clarkton has shot the ball better than any team I've seen this year.
That's right.
Hayden in for a drive at time is going to be fouled by Casey Redden. It's going to be Redden's third.
You know, Bill, we've watched some teams this year. It's had a sophomore plays on them. This Clarkton's got three sophomore that are three solid basketball players. And they play all at the same time most of the time. Very good players.
Hayden the line to shoot two. The next foul on Clarkton will send Campbell to the line for 1-1. First one up, no good. Hayden is, right now he's 1 for 6 from the line. Second one up, he scores it. He has 10 on the night. Ball passed down, tried to hit White with it. Ball tipped around. Trudell comes out with it. Redden for three, no good. Rebound by Joe Page. Good hustle. Kicks the ball over to Blake Neal. To Page. Page puts it up. No good. Rebound Trudell. Gives the ball to White. White to Bader. Bader with the ball. He's going to drive it. Gives it over to Page off his fingertips. Out of bounds. Ball turned over to the Reindeer. Parker coming in for Clarkton. Going out is White. Page out for the Camels. Going in is Weeks. Wouldn't it be great if you had access to your bank account information 24 hours a day? With internet banking and bill payment service from First Community Bank, you can. It always seems there's never enough time in a day, but with our internet banking service, you can take care of your banking needs on your schedule, not ours. You can pay bills, check account balances, and transfer funds anytime, anywhere. And best of all, First Community Bank offers this service, including bill payment, absolutely free. Go to www.1stcombank.com to find out more. First Community Bank. Experience the difference in banking. Member FDIC. 7:08 to go. 78-52, Tommy.
Tell you what, Campbell just run into a buzzsaw here at Clarkton tonight.
They have. Krigler with the ball. Inside to Trudell. Gets it out to Ferguson. Ferguson for three. No good. Rebounded in there by Redden. Boy, if we called his name once or twice tonight.
I say so.
Ball finally finds its way to Krigler. Krigler gives to Ferguson. Ferguson's driving. Gives the ball over to Redden. Redden thought about three and lost it, but tips it over to Krigler. Good ball sense there right there.
Kept that ball alive.
Ferguson's gonna put up three from downtown Clarkton. No good. Good block out by Casey Wright. Gets the ball out to Blake Neal, who drives in, gives it to Cale Weeks, and he drives in, and we're gonna have a charging foul. Nice defense that time by Ferguson. Foul is going to be on Blake Neal, his second.
Whether you're interested in a college degree or career training, Three Rivers Community College is a great place to start. Classes at TRCC can help you advance in your present job or start a whole new career. Convenient classes mean you don't have to give up your present job, and TRCC will help you find financial aid. Register on campus or at any of the centers. Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
Brown in for the Deer. Trudell out. 6:25 to go.
You know, I tell you what, this Campbell's, the team that Clarkton is beaten is a team that's a good team.
Yes.
You know, Campbell's got a nice team. You know, they've only been beaten 4 times this year.
Campbell's in that 2-1-2 zone. Redden with the ball. Kicks it over to Ferguson. To Krigler. To Brown, to Ferguson. He's going to drive. He's going to put up a shot, scores it. That young man he's got great ball sense or body, it just gets his body in great position, doesn't he?
He sure does, Bill.
Clarkton on the run after the miss. Gives the ball back to Ferguson, who falls down, gets up, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Casey Wright. His third foul.
To the line to shoot 2 will be Dustin Ferguson. Now we said, he hasn't scored a lot tonight. Right now, Tommy, he has 17 in the game.
That's right, 17. It's been a quiet 17.
It has been a quiet 17, and he's had to work for it.
Sure has.
Free throw up, he scores it. Coming in for the Reindeer is Chris Jones. Coming out is Krigler. Jones is a 5'11 junior. Someone else came in. I missed him, Tommy, as Toby Richardson came in. Ferguson's second one up, scores it. Just has 19 in the game. Hasn't scored quite a bit tonight, has he? Blake Neal with a drive, puts it up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Does a reverse, puts it up. No good. Cale Weeks with the rebound, puts it up, and the foul is going to be on Tavares Parker. It's going to be his 4th. Going to the line to shoot 2 is going to be Cale Weeks. Weeks has 6 on the night. Has not been to the free throw line yet.
Cale Weeks, nice player. Strong kid, sophomore.
Hard worker.
He sure is. Tell you what, he's strong looking.
Oh, he's strong. Second one up. No good. Rebound, Parker. Gives it over to Richardson. Richardson down in the corner to Ferguson for 3. No good. Rebound tipped up. And Tennant comes away with it. Gives it to Bader. Bader still has the ball. Stops. Pops for 3. Scores it. Sam Bader with the 3. He has 14 on the night. That's his 3rd 3. Boy, we've seen a bunch of 3s tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, they've been lighting it up behind the line tonight.
Nice pass under to Ferguson. He's going to go line to shoot 2. Now, I want to tell you, that's what that young man does. He takes it. He can hit it from 3, but he takes it to the hole, and he works the baseline. He got open that time, and that's what he does against the other team in foul trouble.
Sure does.
Foul that time on. Jordan Baggett, his 4th. The line to shoot 2 will be Dustin Ferguson. First one up, scores it. Second one up, he scores it. Redden in, Ferguson out. I didn't lose a lot of shooting there,
Not
did
really, no.
One has 25, and the other one has 20 on the night. 3-pointer put up that time by Blake Neal. He scores it. He has 7 on the night. Richardson with the ball. Down in the corner to Brown. Brown to the guy that just came in just a minute ago, who was Jones. Puts it up, no good, but the rebound by Parker, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Parker's had a good game tonight. He's got 13. Foul that time on Cale Weeks, his 2nd.
Parker's got a lot of rebounds tonight.
Yes, he does. First one up, scores it. Now has 14. Second, no good. Rebound that time by Baggett. Baggett's going to go coast to coast, put the layup up, and we're going to have a block that time by Brown. Richardson with the ball. Stops, kicks over to Redden. Redden for 3. Scores it. Casey Redden with 28, Tommy. Going to have a foul that time going to be on Toby Richardson. Krigler back into the game for the Deer. Toby Richardson, that's his first foul.
Our Clarkton fans giving one of their players a good hand, and they deserve it.
Yep.
Every one of these players for Clarkton played hard. Campbell boys have played hard.
Ben Bazell in. Toby Richardson coming out. Blake Neal, the line, scores the first one. He has 8 in the game. 3:11 to go. Next shot up, scores it. Coming in for the Camels will be Nick Hayes. Coming out will be Blake Neal. Krigler with the ball. Gives the ball to Bazell. Bazell quickly over to Redden. To Bazell. Down to Parker. Back to Jones. To Redden for three. Oh, my. I'm telling you, folks, I've seen some three-point shooters. This guy tonight is lighting it up.
He sure is.
Into the game for the Camels is Eugene Powers. He puts up a shot, no good. Krigler down to Redden for three, puts it up, no good. And he's going to go to the line to shoot three as a foul is going to be on Jordan Baggett. That's going to be his fifth. He has 8 3-pointers. His first free throw, no good, and he shot one three-pointer a while ago and got fouled and made the three free throws. So I mean, he has 8 3-pointers, pure three-pointers.
Pure three-pointers, yeah.
The clock's running because of the mercy rule. Clarkton up by 31. Well, the referee has stopped the clock now. I don't know why. Free throw up, he scores it.
Supposed to have another free throw coming,
Yeah, that's supposed to, and but they didn't let him get it.
Clarkton's emptying their bench. Let's the players play that don't normally get a lot of playing time, and I don't blame them. Clarkton's had a nice game.
Ben Bazell is in. Anthony Brown is in. Also, Jamie Arjona, or Arjona, I guess. And White's in. Ball put up that time by Cale Weeks. He scores it. Also in is Jake LeMunyon. LeMunyon's going to put up a three. No good. Rebound that time and on the line by Bazell. I hope we got everybody for Clarkton that's in the game.
JR Shoes carries a complete line of athletic shoes for the entire family. Nike socks are available at JR's now from infant sizes through men's size 18. New Balance are also in stock in medium and wide widths. JR carries a complete line of casual shoes by Merrill, Bourne, and Clark for guys and gals. In the boot line, JR carries Red Wings and plainer steel toe, waterproof or insulated, Double H Western work boots, and Justin Double Comfort work boots with Gore-Tex, Dr. Martin Classics, Rocky work boots, Acme Kids boots, and Tony Lama and Dan Post dress boots. That's JR Shoes in Malden and Poplar Bluff.
Again, it's Bazell. Brown also coming in for Clarkton. For White is going to be number 52, Nathan Glenn. 92-62. Clock is running, Tommy.
Yeah.
White with the ball. Gives it to Tenen. Tenen for three. Puts it up. Scores it. Jake Tenen with three. With a three, he now has 9. Down to Bazell. He's going to put up a shot. Ball's blocked out of bounds by Hayes. 49 seconds to go.
This game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. New Wave's DVR is like TiVo, only better. Pause, record, and rewind live TV. Now TV that fits your schedule. Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling digital cable, telephone, and high-speed data.
Ball tipped out of bounds by Wright. Clarkton's going to go to 14-1 on the season. Campbell's going to fall to 10-5. Campbell's still way above 500. LeMunyon with the basketball. Brown has it. Kicks the ball out front to Arno for three. Puts it up. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds.
We'll go over to the Camels with 26 seconds to go, 92-65. I tell you what, these people are winning 3 points, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They up 92-65. I believe they got a cushion.
Ball put up that time by Powers to the Camels. No good. Ball out of bounds. We'll go over to the Clarkton Reindeer with 15 seconds to go in this game. Clarkton with the ball. Nice pass inside to the big guy. He puts it up. Glenn, no good. Campbell with the rebound. Time's going to run out. Powers puts up one at center court. Will not go. And the Camels, or the Clarkton Reindeer with 92 points. Camels with 65. And we'll be right back in just a minute with the final wrap on this game. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Malta Night Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121. Well, Tommy, we're going to do a final wrap on this game. Let me give the points and get your view of the game, okay?
Okay.
For the Clarkton Reindeer, who now go to 14-1, Casey Redden with 32, Dustin Ferguson with 21, DeVaris Parker with 14. With 8 points was Matt Trudell. With 6 was D'Angelo White. Also Justin Brown with 6. Toby Richardson with 5. Makes a total of 92 points for the Clarkton Reindeer. For the Camels, with 14 points was Sam Bader. With 11 points was Chris Hahn. With 10 points was Dustin Hayden. With 9 points was Blake Neal. Jake Tennant with 9. With 8 was Cale Weeks. With 2 was Casey Wright. Jordan Baggett had 2. A total of 65 points. Tommy, what did you think of this game?
Well, Camel's got a nice team. They came over here. They just ran into a very good Clarkton Reindeer team. Clarkton was extremely hot. They were hot from the outside. Shot the ball about as good as any team I've seen shoot the ball this year.
Yep.
Had that one young man hit 8 3-pointers. I tell you what, they just had some fine shooters. They got a nice ball club, and I wish them well. That probably moves on to about 5-0 in the conference, and I think Camel falls to 3-2. So Clarkton's got a nice team, and Camel needs to hold their heads up. Yep. They got a nice team. They'll continue on and wish both teams well.
Sure. Let's get Coach Jason Long in here and get his wrap on it. He looks like he's really excited tonight about this game. Come on in, Coach. Hey, congratulations on a fine win by the Clarkton Reindeer. I've not seen shooting like that in any game this year. You guys came out very hot, did not force any shots. You took good shots and made them.
Yeah, I feel like this may be the first time we've put, or not necessarily the first time, but the most complete 4 quarters we put together. And you're right. The kids looked for each other. It's just really, really, really exciting to play well like that.
Well, I talked to you yesterday, and you were not happy at all about the Hayti game over the weekend. As a matter of fact, the longer you kept talking, the redder your face got, and you said, let's just quit talking about it. But tonight you've got to be really happy.
Oh, yes. I made them watch every single second of that second half against Hayti. And I wanted them to see just how lifeless we looked. No energy. We just trotted up and down the floor. And I told them, boys, we got to change this. We've got to get better. We've got to play. We've got to work toward playing 4 quarters of basketball. And we've had a hard time with that up to this point. But tonight, an example, it's a total team effort. But, man, Casey Redden just wasn't going to let us lose our energy tonight. He had his mind made up that we were going to play if he had to put everybody on the back and, carry it.
Well, Coach, he had 8 threes, and then one attempt he missed a 3 but got fouled and then made the 3, so essentially he had 9 threes on the night. And I tell you who had a great game, and he always does every time we see him play, and that's Dustin Ferguson. He had the quietest 21 points I've ever seen.
Well, Dustin struggled in the first half, and we've got some things, Dustin come out of the game one time, and we talked a little bit, and he went back in there, and he did exactly what he was supposed to do, and he benefited from it. And tonight, one thing, we had kind of a rough spot in the first half with a couple other kids, but I thought Tyler Krigler came out in the second half and just looked to share the ball and played under control. I always hate to single out names, because when you play well, it's a byproduct of everybody's performance, and we had some good performances from everybody that played tonight.
You're talking about Tyler Krigler. He had about 3 assists there. It was about as good as any
just
assist.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yes.
He just stayed under control.
Yes.
And drew a defender and dished. And we had a layup.
Well, Coach Long, again, congratulations to you and the Reindeer on a great season. You're 14-1 now. I know you're undefeated in the conference. And
right.
You've got your team really on a roll and coming getting together, playing well together. And great job by you and your staff.
Well, thank you. We know we got a long way to go, but we also know that we can be as good as we want to be too. So, and that's what we're working towards.
Coach,
appreciate it.
Thank you again for allowing us to come down to film the Clarkton Reindeer. Next year, we hope to be making that announcement within the next 10 days of what we're going to be doing the rest of the season or later in the season, plus all of next year. I think our fans are going to be excited.
Thank you. We enjoy it.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
That's Coach Jason Long. I want to thank Carl Bobby for coming down doing our filming tonight. I want to thank Tommy Jacobs for helping us. I'm Bill Hampton. Until next time, don't forget, put those seatbelts on, folks, because we want to see you back the next game. Don't forget, live today, learn from yesterday, and look forward to tomorrow.